Looking for a DAC with line preamp and headphone amplifier functionality with flexible inputs, good performance at an affordable price? Well, the brand new Fosi Audio GR40 might be one to look at, so let's check it out. Hey everybody, I'm Todd and I hope you're having a fantastic day. You know, like many of you, I'm always on the lookout for good value and performance in audio gear. So when Fosi Audio asked me if I wanted to check out their new GR40 DAC line preamp headphone amplifier, I was interested. Now, they did send me the unit to try out, but this is not a sponsored review, and as always, my opinions are my own. I'll start off by taking a look at the GR40, and first of all, I'll say it has a really nice aluminum case. Everything is really solid on here. Fit and finish is also very well done. Nice rubber feet on the bottom so it won't slide around on the desk. Then going over to the front, we can see we have our controls. There's bass, treble, as well as volume control. These are all very solid. There is no movement. They're not wobbly whatsoever. Even the volume control, which doubles as the power and mode selector, and we get LED indicators for that here, there is no movement. This is a really solid unit that way, so really good to see. 3.5mm jack is mounted to the circuit board, but again, it seems pretty tight to the fit to the case here, so I didn't notice any wobble. That should probably work out just fine in the long run. Looking around the back at the connectors, you know, we have our line outs here for the preamp function. We've got coax and optical inputs, as well as our Bluetooth antenna, and then a USB-C port underneath, plus our 12-volt power port. So it's a pretty simple, elegant unit. You have the tubes on the top here. I'll have a little more information on those when we get into the features and spec, but I really like the way they're trimmed here with matching rings to the volume control in the front. It's just a classy looking unit. Power adapter, really nothing special here. It's pretty lightweight. Switching adapter, 12 volts again. Something that's easily replaceable if you ever needed to, or if you're using a number of these connections, you've got a custom solution, it'll work with that too. So overall, I mean, the controls are basic. The design is simple here, but it does seem very well made. I'm going to run some audio through the GR40 so you can hear the performance of this unit, and I'm going to approach it much in the same way as I do headphone tests. So I've set up a set of Beyerdynamic DT700 Pro X headphones on my binaural microphone, and I'm going to use the DAC to drive those headphones, and then we'll listen to the audio as recorded through the binaural mic. Now later on, I'll also test all the inputs with a direct connection into the computer, and I'll share more information on things like noise floor. So let's check out some audio. Now I'll run some audio through all the inputs and outputs so you can compare, and I'll also show you the impact of the bass and treble controls. Now with the GR40 connected directly into my Antelope Orion 32 Plus Gen 3, we can see here the noise floor performance is very good. This is coming out of the line outputs on the back of the GR40. And we can see here that, you know, up in the upper frequencies, about minus 111. Lower frequencies, we're sitting in around minus 125, maybe minus 121. These couple of spots poking out here are from my lighting controllers in the studio, so that's not something you would normally have to worry about with the unit. And so overall, I'm going to say there's plenty of room here to get good signal above the noise floor. Now, as usual, I'll have links and full features and specifications in the description below. But a few things to keep in mind here is this unit offers USB input and there's no driver required. It's a USB-C connector, which is great to see. You get optical and coaxial PDIF input as well as Bluetooth. So connectivity is going to be really easy here. You get a 3.5mm headphone output as well as an RCA line output for preamp use. and you're going to get a pair of GE Jan 5654 tubes that I know many of you may like to swap out and try different options with. Now, it's not going to come with any cables, but you do get a power adapter with this unit. Now that I spent some time listening with this DAC as well as running tests, I'll give you my final thoughts. And first of all, for an affordable DAC with preamp and headphone amplifier functionality, with all the inputs that this has, I think you're getting a lot of value here for the money. The build is very good. The performance for me has been consistent. I've been really pleased with it overall. Again, in this price range, I think it overperforms. So if you're looking for something, again, that's not going to break the bank, getting into really, really high-end expensive units, but you want some solid performance and the flexibility to drive a variety of headphones, this is a really good one to look at. As always, I appreciate you joining me today for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're looking for more information on studios or gear, check out one of the videos below. Have a great week, everybody. I'll see you next time.